Iran fired 331 missiles, cruise missiles and drones at Israel on the night of April the 13th. The attack was in retaliation for an Israeli airstrike on Iran's consular building in Damascus 2 weeks earlier. It's a clear violation of international law and diplomatic norms. The attack by Iran is its most intense in recent years and its first major direct assault on Israel itself. Up to now, both countries have preferred to battle it out in Syria, Yemen and southern Lebanon. The attack by Iran, while extensive, used only a minor fraction of the country's large drone and missile inventories, and each type of weapon deployed had to be launched at different times for them all to reach their targets simultaneously. That way, Iran stood a better chance of overwhelming Israel's air defenses. Russia has used the same tactic in Ukraine with increasing success. The drones, Shahed 136s, have been used extensively by Russia. They're long range, up to 2,000 kilometers, but only carry a 50-kilogram warhead. They're also slow. Flying at just over 185 kilometers an hour, they took nearly 8 hours to reach their targets in Israel. Cruise missiles with larger warheads, up to 400 kilograms, are faster but still took an hour or two to reach Israel. The most potent weapon in Iran's inventory are its ballistic missiles. With a warhead of between 500 kilograms and a ton, and flying at several thousand kilometers per hour, they would have taken less than 5 minutes to reach their targets. They're also much harder to stop. But Israel has invested billions of dollars in building one of the most sophisticated air defense systems in the world. The United States has also plowed billions into research and shared technology, the result being an air defense system that destroyed more than 95% of the missiles and drones launched at Israel. Israel's air defense system is multi-layered and designed to deal with different types of threat. The first and lowest layer is monitored by the Iron Dome defense system. It's designed to intercept drones and rudimentary missiles like the ones fired by Hamas. Radar is also used to guide fighter jets on patrol to intercept any drones spotted. The next mid-level layer is protected by David's Sling surface-to-air missiles. Similar to the US Patriot system, it deals with more advanced cruise missiles than some of the smaller ballistic missiles. But the top tier and the newest air defense system, the Arrow 3, is a hypersonic surface-to-air missile that destroys incoming ballistic missiles when they're above the Earth's atmosphere, midway through their flight. All three sections of this multi-layer air defense system performed really well, but some missiles still got through. An Israeli Air Force base in the Negev desert that housed F-35 stealth jets was hit by 15 missiles, putting it out of commission for a few hours. Both Israel and the US will be analyzing the data from this latest escalatory confrontation. They'll look at accuracy, missile defense reaction times, what worked and what didn't for the next confrontation. Iran's Air Force is tiny and dilapidated, and missiles are seen as the best way to actually attack Israel. That's because sanctions against Iran have had the unintended consequences of boosting its own industrial base, and it now exports combat drones and missiles to Russia. Iran's air attack on Israel wasn't sudden. The Iranian government warned the US 72 hours in advance that an attack was coming, making it less of a conventional attack and more of a coded diplomatic message. The question being, will Israel listen?